ugly, mother, big. Your mother is a glorious. I can't say those things on this website, but if you head over to extratug.com, you can hear all of that in its exclusive glory. Consuming things. You do it, I do it, and the sun will do it in approximately 5 billion years. The sun is going to eat us at one point, so what's the point of anything? But we Americans, we love consuming things. We love purchasing food and eating a little bit of it and then throwing the rest in the trash. We love going on TikTok shop and picking up trinkets that was made by child slavery. We just love doing that. And companies, they love how much we love consuming. So they're constantly showing us ads, either on the internet or on billboards or on the TV.
Kill your parents, Tracy.
I will, God.
But sometimes a commercial is a little different and it becomes an infomercial. I really don't know what the actual difference is personally, but I know it when I see it. It's not like a story. It's not like the Folgers incest commercial. It's like, you know, a dude just standing there telling you about a product or a weird voiceover telling you about a product, but it's not. It's an informational commercial. Whatever, you guys know what, why am I explaining what an infomercial is? The thing is, I just haven't seen an infomercial in a very long time, besides who's the dude? He slaps on water. Flex, that guy. That dude, I've seen him, but he's the only one. There's no one else doing infomercials anymore, and if there are, I just haven't been watching TV. But I got nostalgic, and I wanted to go back through all the old infomercials that I remember from my childhood, and just see if they're just equally as insane as my memory puts them, because that shop guy was insane. So that's what we're doing today. We're going through infomercials, and I guess rating them? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this information, but I thought it'd be a fun trip down nostalgia lane for, I don't know how old you guys are. For the early 2000s, mid 2010s, I don't know. Are you a child? Does your mom know you're watching this? I guess I'll rate these on how much I'm willing to buy them. All right, up first is the one I've already talked about. It is Slap Chop. Do you guys remember the Slap Chop? It's a tool that my mother uses to this day. I think it's a different brand, but this was revolutionary technology.
Hi, it's Vince with Slap Chop. You're gonna be in a great mood all day because you're gonna be slapping your troubles away with the Slap Chop. Now look, here's a potato.
Okay, pause. You guys remember Vince? Remember Vince? He did 2 infomercials that I'm aware of. It was the Slap Chop and ShamWow. And then he got in trouble because of his and that is not a joke. That's the reason why he stopped making infomercials. I need to make a whole video on Vince. He is such an interesting character, but his energy is always very, he's the perfect salesman. He's very affrontive. I don't even know if that's a word. He screams down your throat. I'm so hooked on what the Slap Chop might be just because of the way he spoke. So we're gonna restart that.
Hi, it's Vince with Slap Chop. You're gonna be in a great mood all day because you're gonna be slapping your troubles away with the Slap Chop. Now look,
I just think it's so funny to be like, God, the wife left me. I don't have a job. A recession is coming. I told myself I'd quit, but a couple slaps off the Slap Chop, it'll get me right where I need to be.
1 slap, you got big chunks for stews. 2 slaps, home fries in a second. And look at this. When you add a mushroom, the more you do it, the finer it gets. You don't have to switch any blades.
I mean, that's really cool. I think the Slap Chop is such a good idea. I hate cutting things. I hate dicing. Like just putting some under there and pop. That's amazing. It's my mother uses it all the time. It's better than a food processor. It's so sick. And I don't know why he thought adding a mushroom would make a big difference though. He was like, and watch this. A mushroom does the same when it's with the potatoes. So don't yeah, we still have time in the commercial.
You love salad, you hate making it. Take the stringy celery, take the carrots, salad. This tuna looks boring. Stop having a boring tuna. Stop having a boring life. Here's a hard-boiled egg. 1 chop.
He took a little detour there. He's like, there's tuna, it's boring. We gotta make this tuna less boring. An egg, chop it, go back to the tuna. Then he adds a pickle to the egg. You ever had eggs and pickles? You do now, you have the Slap Chop.
You don't have time to make breakfast. You're gonna have an exciting life now. You're gonna love my nuts. Watch this. You can do everything in the cover. It's so easy, 1 finger. Kids can do it. They're gonna charge you $1 for toppings at the ice cream stores.
Okay, oh, Jesus Christ, there is still a half a commercial left, and he's giving me like 13 examples. Number 1, how do you like my nuts? Crazy foreshadowing of his excursion. But also, I don't think children should be using this. I don't know how safe it is, but I feel like you shouldn't be telling a child to, why did he bring up his nuts and his child in the same sentence?
And pops open the clean. Now these other ones, bacteria gets in the food, can't open this up. It's worthless. Forget about it. Now, take the Slap Chop.
I don't think that was scripted. That was definitely a pretty tight margin of error when he threw it in the sink. I feel like that could have hit the window pretty badly.
When you buy the Slap Chop, we're gonna give you the grady for cheese. White cheese, yellow cheese, in the container. Comes with a twister, tacos, fettuccine, linguine, martini, bikini. Comes with 2 blades, just bang it.
Spouting nonsense, but I'm hooked. I want that so bad. Can I buy a grady right now? Oh no, you can still get the Slap Chop with the grady on Amazon. Amazing. I mean, I want a 10 out of 10. I want to buy the Slap Chop right now. I don't care how much. How much did it cost back when this commercial came out? $19.95 plus shipping and handling. I don't know how much shipping and handling cost, and this commercial came out in like 2005, but like, that's a good deal. I would use that literally every dinner I make. I would use that for garlic and onions and whatever the Vince, you got me sold. All right, moving down the line, we have a little thing called the Jinsu. I didn't make this list. Georgia did, or Angela did. Got a lot of gals working for me.
In Japan, the hand can be used like a knife. But this method doesn't work with a tomato.
That's true. I've tried. Right after I go into the garage and chop some wood with my bare hands. Time to make dinner, honey. I'm sorry, we don't have any knives. We just have these weapons. And then I chop a tomato and it explodes all over her face and she cries.
That's why we use the Ginsu. The Ginsu can cut a slice of bread so thin you can almost see through it. It cuts meat better than an electric knife and goes through frozen food as though it were melted butter. What's more, it's a knife that will last forever.
That's not how knives work. Right? This is 1980. Maybe they were just lying to people, but like knives get unsharp over time. You can't just keep using it and it's gonna be as sharp.
Wait, there's much more. We also want you to have this 6-in-1 kitchen tool. This amazing little knife even grates carrots, grates cheese, and makes beautiful decorative vegetables. And to make the offer completely irresistible, you'll get this unique spiral slicer. Down and down, around and around, and you'll have a beautiful garnish for your dinner table.
People were doing in the 80s is, that looks like If I came home and mom made a potato look like that and just threw it raw around a roast beef, get mom in a home. She's losing it. The Jinsu knife I'm paying $30. The rest I don't need. I think that the other things are stupid. But the Jinsu knife I pay $30. In today money.
You get them all. Guaranteed in writing for 50 years for only $9.95.
Holy shit. Okay, I gotta figure out what inflation that is because that is a deal. $37.21. I think that's a great deal. And maybe it's dog shit. Maybe it was a lie, but like that, God, maybe I am a hardcore consumer. I love consuming because I would buy the shit out of this. I gotta watch more infomercials. What a good product. Okay, next up we have slow time rotisserie. And before we even get into this, I love rotisserie chicken. I think it's the best thing on earth. So I'm already sold, but whatever. Let's go.
A 6-pound chicken, a pork loin roast, 3 great tasting salmon steaks, a tender leg of lamb, 8 beef and chicken kebabs, and everybody's favorite, baby back ribs. It's all done with show.
Okay, this guy is a little too into it. Lamb chops, baby back ribs. Also, I don't know what I was expecting. It's tiny. Obviously, you're supposed to have it in your house, but I was expecting like this giant machine. It's just a little chicken rotating in a box. This is a good idea. I mean, it's good to have a rotisserie in your home. Probably not, though. I don't like how this is like an open-faced heating mechanism. This is a fire hazard waiting to happen, but okay.
To do a chicken, slide the spit rods through the chicken, put the gear wheel on, and put it in your showtime. Then set it and forget it. In about 1 hour, the chicken is done. With the included basket, you can do your chicken parts. A dozen...
Did he say chicken farts? Did he say chicken farts? Let's roll that back.
With the included basket, you can do your chicken parts.
Parts. Chicken parts. Which is a very gross sounding way to say chicken. Like chicken thighs or whatever. Chicken parts. Really thought he said chicken farts. Regardless. 5 out of 10. I don't need... Who needs this? There's never been a time in my life where I was like, I just said I love rotisserie chicken, but just go pick up a rotisserie chicken. It would cost more to buy a chicken nowadays and rotisserie it. A full chicken? Just buy a rotisserie chicken. Stupid. Anyway, 5 out of 10. All right, moving down the line, we have an ad that made me want to throw up every single time I saw it as a child, and it is the pet egg. So let's watch that.
Millions of women across America are using the pet egg to remove their dry, cracked, calloused skin.
So did you hear what she said? The pet egg removes dry, cracked, calloused skin. Something that's disgusting. So we got about 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Let's just watch gross feet get shaved down to their bare necessities.
This is really, really great. It's gentle.
I love how it takes care of my feet.
I used to get pedicures every 2 weeks, and then I started with pet egg, and now I don't have to go.
I wonder if these people like regret doing this commercial. They obviously went to a mall and just asked people what they feel about their dirty feet. So this has been on in perpetuity. It's still available. These poor girls wearing their Aeropostale shirts.
And smooth, and then I don't have little runs in my stockings.
It's better than a pumice stone. This
feet.
actually gets rid of the callus.
It's so safe it won't even burst a balloon. And the pet egg's unique design holds all the filings neatly inside until you...
Why would you show that? Why would you show that? Why would you show the lady dump out the grated cheese of people's feet into a trash can without a liner? Ugh. All right, so I mean, my mom had one of these. It's a pretty good product. I'll be honest. I just don't. There's a better way to tell me about it. But I will say, in infomercials, whenever it's like call now and get a bonus, there's no way to track that, right? It's just a reasoning make people call immediately. Like, there's no way. Like, they're like, oh, that ad's running right now. Like, if they call while it's running, they get a deal. You can just call at any time. You'll get that deal, right? I always wondered that. Pet egg, gross. 7 out of 10 because it works, but 1 out of 10 because you showed me the foot cheese. Jesus Christ. All right, moving down the line, we have the dumbest thing ever created, even though I know a lot of people who swore by it in the early 2000s, and that is the Snuggie. Chris, put the low Snuggie. It's stupid.
You want to keep warm when you're feeling chilled, but you don't want to raise your heating bill. Blankets are okay, but they can slip and slide. And when you need to reach for something, your hands are trapped inside.
I mean, it's the joke where infomercials, they make things seem harder than they actually are, but holy shit, lady. That thing's barely on you. You're wearing it like a scarf. Unfold, be under, you could grab the phone, you're fine. Also, I think it's funny, it's just like, you don't want to turn up your heating bill, but you don't want to wear a blanket. There's no in between. Don't wear another sweater.
Now, there's the Snuggie, the blanket that has sleeves. So now, you can work the remote or read a book in total warmth and comfort. Use your laptop without being cold.
Holy shit, look at that laptop. Things are better now.
Snuggie is made of ultra-soft, thick, luxurious fleece with oversized...
No one has ever called fleece luxurious. This fleece was made by shaving a monkey in the Amazon rainforest. Hard to find. Fleece is, I don't know what it's made of, but I think it's made out of chemicals. There's no such thing as luxurious fleece. Also, this is a blanket with arms. You know what else is like that? A robe. Buy a robe. What are we doing?
Super large, one size fits all, so you can stay warm from head to toe. And with Snuggie, you can get up and still stay warm.
If you are walking around in a Snuggie in your home, if I come to your house and you answer the door in a Snuggie, we are no longer friends. Your kid cannot hang out with my kid. I do not trust you. Stupid. I hate the Snuggie. I hate the whole concept of a Snuggie. Just wear a blanket or a robe. A Snuggie is a mix between a blanket and a robe, but like there's the reason why people don't have them anymore, because it was a stupid thing to buy in the first place. People, why the would we even make that? 1 out of 10. Up next is a little thing that I have a lot of personal attachment to, so we're just gonna watch it real quick.
Honey, turn off the light.
Has this ever happened to you? Presenting the Clapper. Clap on the music. It's easy.
Clap on, clap off.
Okay, you get it. It's before we had like AI talking to Alexa. It was a thing that it would listen to like 2 loud claps in syndication, synchronized 2 in a row, and then it would do. And that was a big deal back in the day. And I think this is still a cool concept. I'd probably still use this, honestly. The thing is, one year my mother bought the clapper for my father for Christmas, which was a very smart gift, except for the fact that my father does not have functionality in one arm because of a motorcycle accident. So she got him the clapper and he was like, hey, thanks. The f am I gonna do with this? To this day, we think of it as the worst gift anyone has ever given in our family, and it gives me nostalgia to think about it, but still a cool product. Probably an 8 out of 10. I would like a clapper to turn off the lights down here. What I'm about to game, like game mode, crack. Clap, clap. Let's get going. You know, be fun. 8 out of 10. Now to cap it off, let's go back with our boy Vince to watch him talk about the ShamWow, which was just a towel, but he made it seem so much more.
Hi, it's Vince with ShamWow. You'll be saying wow every time you use this towel. It's like a chamois, it's like a towel, it's like a sponge. A regular towel doesn't work wet. This works wet or dry. This is for the house, the car, the boat, the RV. ShamWow holds 20 times...
Just the way he talks is so interesting. It's for the car, the RV, the pets that are a little wet. A dolphin. ShamWow.
You can cut it in half. Use one as a bath mat, drain your dishes with the other one. Use one as a towel.
He actually does dry off a dog. That's crazy. I guess I just remembered that and just made a joke out of it. But I think it's funny too. It's just like, you buy one ShamWow, cut it in half. You got 2. You can have 1 million. You could. Oh, they actually made a. Holy shit! There was an old YouTube sketch called Paper Towels. Chris, put that on the screen.
Hey, it's Steve here, and I got a big surprise. Here we go, folks. It's paper towels. Crumple into a ball, throw it up in the air, it comes right back down. Holy shit! I spilled soy sauce all over the place.
Wow. Damn, I'm just stealing jokes left and right here.
The most absurd, we're gonna do this in real time. Put on the spill, turn it over, without even putting any pressure, 50% of the cola right there. You follow me, camera guy?
Okay, well, you did put some pressure on there, Vince. You did roll it up on top of the thing. That was a good amount of pressure.
ShamWow, you'll be saying wow every time.
I can't live without it. I just love it. Oh my gosh, I don't even buy paper towels anymore.
If you're gonna wash your cars or any kind of vehicle, you'd be out of your mind not to own one of these.
Where did they find these people that were so psyched on the ShamWow? I get it. I'm psyched on it, but like they obviously just saw it for the first time.
The ShamWow sells for $19.95, but you get 1 for the house, 1 for the car, 2 for the kitchen and bathroom. But if you call now, within the next 20 minutes, because we can't do this all day, we'll give you a second set absolutely free.
See, is that real? I don't think that's real. But let's talk about him real quick. First of all, I have some lore with this guy. When I was a child, I made a spoof of ShamWow where my brother played the ShamWow guy, and I was the prostitute he was beating up. I don't know where my parents were. Let's see if I can find that. Oh, let's go. I found it. Chris, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch me as a child. This is crazy. Nice, Windows Movie Maker.
Hello there, folks. My name is ShamWow Guy, and I'm here to tell you about ShamWow. ShamWow has absorbent powers of so many. 3 times the absorbance of a regular towel. I promise you, camera guy. You follow me, camera guy? You following me?
That's my brother. Doing a pretty good impression of Vince. His voice was so high-pitched.
Look at this. This is water. Regular water. I'll drink it. Okay, you scoop it up and look at this. Just go like that and you bring it out and oh god, that yellow water. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo!
Why was the water yellow? What was going on?
Woo! Shut up. Now you look at that. It's
Did he throw water at me?
There you go, look at that.
My brother was a
Just
dick.
scoop it up and crap. And then yeah, look at that. There you go.
It's all icky.
You can use ShamWow for anything. Blood, regular blood, blood, dog blood, blood, any blood you want. Some more yellow water for you. You can use it on anything. I promise you, folks. I have a guarantee of anything.
You owe me money, bitch.
Where were my parents?
Anyway.
How did you do to Ginger? Oh my god!
Damn it!
Oh my god!
ShamWow, 10 out of 10. Golly, that was a trip down memory lane, both in head trauma and infomercials. There's a couple of infomercials I missed. I know Floam was a big one, but if there's any ones you want me to review down in the comments below, I would love to hear about them. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do all of those things. Check out Extra Tug, $4 a month. I don't have to give you the whole spiel. At this point, the names go on so long that like there's no way I could talk the remainder of the time. Like it's just every time I think I talk enough, it keeps going. So I appreciate all of the support. It lets me do great things like go outside and review pizza and have a team of girls, Georgia and Angel. They're women. I shouldn't be calling them girls, but they get me videos. They do things for me. So it's all good. All good in the hood. There's no way the names are still going, so I'm going to leave now. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.